Can't believe we still live in a world where people walk around in this delusion that germs are not real. And they aren't ashamed to believe it because they go on social media and post all about it, just being nasty and proud. These are honestly the same type of people who think the 10-second rule is still a thing. I'm not gonna lie, in elementary, I probably was one of those people. And you can't lie too. You believe the same thing. Like if you drop something, the germs will wait 10 seconds before jumping on whatever you drop. That was the 10-second rule. And I know everyone believed that. You can't just say it was just me. I wasn't one of those nasty kids, okay? So today we will be discussing a lot of these videos that I found against my will. Because Instagram is such a crazy place. You just find some of the craziest things on there. But I want to start with a story of mine because at my job, I carry a backpack and I carry only a few things. I carry money, a little bit of money. I carry chapstick, I carry food, and I carry a phone charger. Somebody actually went through my backpack and stole something from me. And I want you to guess what they stole. If you said it was the money, you are absolutely incorrect. They stole my chapstick. And my chapstick was used. So this is one of the most bizarre things to happen to me because out of all things you could have stole from me, you stole used chapstick. You have got to be one of the most trifling people to steal somebody's used chapstick. Like, I don't care how chapped your lips are. There's no reason you should steal chapstick from a person. I'm sorry. You could have took the money and brought some chapstick. There's no reason to still use chapstick. All right, so we're going to be starting off with one of the most recent cases. So the Michael movie just came out, and there was this lady on social media who posted that she was going to see the Michael movie, and it was $5 Tuesday, but she was saying how she wasn't going to pay the price for the concession food.
So today is $5 Tuesday. I heard Michael Jackson was coming out with a new movie, so I was determined to watch it. I already paid to get in. Now you're telling me I gotta pay $21 for a pop in a popcorn? Baby, ain't no shame in my game. When the dumpster is calling my name, dumpster diving is the way to go. And I save money too. Y'all call it nasty, but saving money is classy. It's called thinking smart. Now thank me later.
I'm not gonna lie, paying for concession prices at a movie theater, they're ridiculous. Like, why do I have to pay $25 for popcorn, a drink, and some candy? Those are ridiculous prices, but no price would make me ever want to rifle through trash. And by the way, Michael movie, 10 out of 10, awesome movie, you should definitely see it. But you shouldn't rifle through the trash to get somebody's used popcorn bucket and food. I feel like too, if you commit to go to the movie theater, you should already be committed to pay for the concession prices. Like, you already went to the movie theater, you should just commit to the prices. Also, I love how this lady acts like all other options were just exhausted. Like, every movie theater is near like a grocery store. She could have stopped by the grocery store and snuck some food in. There's no reason that the last resort was, yeah, I'm gonna go through the trash and grab somebody's used popcorn bucket. And I know she's licking her fingers after eating that popcorn. She's got all type of germs now. It actually makes me itch just thinking about how many people threw something else in the trash after that popcorn bucket was in there. Like, someone could have spit in there. Somebody could have spit in that trash can and you just grabbed the popcorn bucket. You also don't know what type of sicknesses the person before you had and you're eating out of their popcorn bucket. And it gets even crazier because if you go to the comments, you would think they're dissing her and telling her what a stupid move that was, but there's people in the comments actually saying, hey, that's not a bad idea. My homegirl taught me this trick. Your homegirl taught you to rifle through trash cans for people's food? What are we doing? This is how I know a lot of people are just walking around nasty and just covered in germs. And this is why you can't eat at everybody's house. You cannot eat at everyone's house. Somebody offers you food, you should not take it. Do not take people's food. You really don't know where people's hands have been, what they have been doing, if they even washed their hands. As a guy, going into the men's room, you see a lot of people just leave without washing their hands. And then they go dap their homeboy up. The greasy camera says it all. This next one makes me not want to order food delivery like ever again. And it makes it worse because it was like the store's local delivery service. There's this video this guy caught of this man in a car. I guess the neighbor ordered Chinese food and he was filming him or like peeking out the window and he saw him doing something. This guy opened this lady's container of food and rubbed his shoe on it, the sole of his shoe. He rubbed it all over the food. no telling how many times he's already done this and he's just now getting caught. Like, we're eating Chinese food with a side of shoe crumbs. It's even crazier because we actually had a news development nearby about how one of our Chinese delivery stores had frozen roadkill in her freezer, and they told the investigators, they were like, yeah, we weren't going to cook this, we just had it in there because we didn't know where to dispose of it. And a lie detector detected that was a lie. You know you were going to cook that food. I'm pretty sure by now we know all Chinese delivery restaurants pretty much are serving us like cat and raccoon. So we're eating a side of Rigby from regular show with a side of shoe crumbs. It just gets worse. So this next video, this guy went to a restaurant and the surveillance camera caught him plucking his armpit hair and putting it on his food.
Fucking hell, this is the pits.
So he literally put his hand underneath his arm, pulled the hair out.
How's this for underarm tactics? Appearing to sprinkle armpit hair on his leftovers to dodge a dinner bill.
But when he got caught, he told the police that he was just trying to avoid the $300 bill. I feel like that was a lie. I think he only said that because he got caught and he was genuinely doing one of the most disgusting things ever and wanting to eat his armpit hair. Because out of all things you could have put on the food to avoid the bill, armpit hair, really? Like, we can see the follicles of the armpit hair and realize that wasn't from somebody's head. So you could have plucked your own hair and put it on the food. You could have grabbed your wife's hair. You could have looked on the ground, picked up some hair, but you decided to go for the armpit. I don't know how many of you have heard about this, but there's this lady on TikTok who went viral a while back because she pulled a prank on her family where she served them her foot cheese.
Is that a cheese grater? Mm-hmm.
I've been saving my foot shavings to put them on your food as Parmesan, and tonight was the night.
Did I ever tell you how much I dislike you?
This is one of those videos you wish were AI, and there's a lot of things wrong with it. For one, a prank would have been telling your family it was foot cheese and it actually was Parmesan, not actually serving them foot cheese. And then the second thing is, why is the mom licking her fingers after finding out? Was it good? It couldn't have been that good because a valid reaction of finding out that I just ate foot cheese is airing out the entire place. Nobody is leaving this place without some repercussions. Like, why are we still chewing the food? You just found out someone's foot has been collecting their foot shavings for months, weeks, and served it to you. We're licking our fingers. We're continuing to chew. Tastes good. Did it actually taste good? I know a lot of us have like a bad habit of eating our calluses. Don't even try to deny it. A lot of gym people eat their hand calluses. That's something to be done in private. You should not be sharing that with other people. That belongs to you. Another reminder to never eat at people's house. Exactly. And she had enough time to really sit down and think, is this a good idea? And should I do it? Every time she was shaving her feet, she's just sitting there shaving her foot. Yeah, this is going to be so funny, guys. Yeah, it's going to be so funny. That probably looked very... I don't want this video to end up too long, so we're going to be finishing really strong here with one of the ones I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, actually. There's this museum in Australia, I believe, but there's this artist who makes his art out of sugar. And you probably know where this is going. So he makes his art out of sugar. He displays it in open. There's not like any type of like container or fencing around it. And what people were doing were actually walking inside confidently and licking his statues.
Exhibitions I've had where there's been one sculpture that's protected from humidity with resin and one that's not. I never expected people to eat the sculpture. I just thought it would be nice for them to see it, but then people just started licking it. And I was like, what are you doing? You don't know who's licked there before? Like, what are you doing? Like, nobody was afraid of that. It was weird. I just love the look on people's faces when they understand it's sugar, because most people don't actually know. And then when they hear that it's sugar, they go, what? And then they look at it again. And I think that makes them feel more part of it.
A lot of things wrong with it. The main thing for me is the disrespect. How many people would actually go into a museum and just start licking paintings if they were made out of sugar. Just disrespecting the artist and not really respecting his personal items. People licking right after each other. Like, there's no sanitizing the statues. There's no wiping it down. There's no water in it. There's people just walking in one after another and licking these statues. Literally kissing a person before you. You're full-blown French kissing the person before you. And then there's the nasty parents who are letting their kids lick it too. Like, kids carry the most germs, I'm pretty sure. And then they're licking it and someone's licking it after them. It's just crazy. It's nasty, bro. It's nasty. The funniest part is the artist even was like, yeah, what are you people doing? Like, you don't know what germs people have. You don't know what the person before you was doing, which is the common sense you should all have. Not even be thinking to lick a statue like that. Fortunately, these are the people that live among us. These are the people who still believe in the 10-second rule. They still believe that germs aren't real. And they live in this delusional world that they're never going to get sick, that germs aren't a real thing. And just being nasty. Just being nasty. That's it. These people were just nasty.